Another great use case for lists is that you can set up your own sales pipeline. So you can track the trajectory or the path that a user takes accordingly, right? So again, we can go towards a new list. We can call this, let's just say pipeline. That's fine. Let's see if we can find something with money. Well, let's go with a bag. Also not. Let's just find something ourselves then. It seems that the keyword searches are not the best, but let's see if we can find something else. So let's go with this one. Let's call this pipeline. And let's, from the templates, select deal tracker. So from the deal tracker, let's create it and should then add the list on the bottom. From the deal tracker, let's see what kind of fields that we get. From the fields, we can see that we have the text field, a decimal field for the deal value. Then we have the bot user, and we have the rating, the priority. We have the select stage. And for stage, let's see, we have not contacted, evaluating, qualified, negotiating, won, and lost. So a real deal tracking pipeline. So that seems good. The agent, and then just the text for next steps. And you can see the ones that are required. So the bot user is required because we need to track it on a bot user level. And then also the stage is also required. So that seems good. Let's take a look at the views. So for the views, we have my deals, right? So we have not contacted, evaluating, qualified, negotiating, and won. So let's see what the pipeline is. Basically the same, but the difference is this is my deals, which have been assigned towards me, and this is the pipeline for all individual contacts, basically a good overview. Then we also have the all items, of course, where you will see all the items displayed. I think this is a really good overview of various sections. So not contacted, evaluating, qualified, negotiating, won, and lost. And this is actually something that you can also turn into a chart, I think, which is really, really good. So you could say, I'm going to do the exact same, going to group by stage and deal value. That could also be the same. Let's add a new view. So let's go with add view. Let's say deal analytics. Analytics. And let's say this is going to be a chart. From the chart, we're going to go with stage, and that's fine. We can leave everything as is and then turn this into a chart. And of course, there will be no such data just yet. Apologies for the delay because my internet is not the best at the moment, but you can see, you get a nice overview, right? So you have the not contacted, evaluating, qualified, negotiation, won and lost. And that is based on date. And then here, new items created with the different stages. So not contacted, basically the exact same. And you can, of course, create a different chart type to bring a new visual into practice. But you can see that you have a good, nice overview of ticket analytics, as well as a nice overview of the entire pipeline to see where each user is, if you need to follow up manually, can you send a broadcast that a chatbot can follow up on based on the status of the specific pipeline. So this is a fantastic use case that you can basically practice directly inside of the platform instead of needing a CRM to track and manage the sales pipeline for users.